Rivalry trophies speak to the traditions and the spirit of the contest between schools, and sometimes they also come wrapped as a massive bronze pig. Floyd of Rosedale is on the line in the matchup we have coming up. Welcome to Huntington Bank Stadium, home to the Minnesota Golden Gophers. As we'll see, the number 13 team in the country, the Iowa Hawkeyes, taking on another team from the Big Ten, the Minnesota Golden Gophers. For EA Sports. And the Hawkeyes will kick it away to start. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Golden Gophers offense will be first on the attack. Not much in life feels better than really sticking it to your rival, and Iowa did just that against Minnesota a year ago.
They destroyed them, and I think you talked about it for a year. You've heard about it for a year. In rivalry games, they mean more. The emotion's a little bit higher, so if you don't think Palmer, Minnesota's going to be tipped off and ready to rock and roll, you're at the wrong game.
And this game's so important, too, because I think it just sets the tone for Minnesota and Iowa the rest of the year. They play this game in October, and if you win, you can ride the momentum into the rest of the season.
3rd and 6, and they'll need a big play here on this opening drive. Grabbed in the middle, it's Rivero. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll try the run. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Handoff to the single running back. Gets away from one, finds room. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. He'll go to the sneak.
Man, let's not make football hard. The quarterback sneak has worked, and it continues to work. Keep using it until they stop it on those short yardage plays.
The give to the left. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Wide receiver going in motion. Just when they're looking run, now up top. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle. 8th play on this opening drive coming up, and they need a 3rd down conversion. From the gun, wants to pass. That's reeled in, it's Fleming. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. The Golden Gophers send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And a precision punt there will pin them deep inside their own 10-yard line. So Iowa's offense has its first opportunity of the day. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming to this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but
Turning it on. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The Hawkeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the ground with the back. Still on his feet at the 45. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Right back to the well. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Looking for a man. It's Yang. Throws to the wideout. It's picked off, and that's number 10. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And you will always remember your first. And how about that? Breaking on the football, getting an INT, the first INT. Keep the football, brother. The first of many big-time plays for this guy.
Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. They reached deep in the playbook, used almost all of them, it seemed, Jesse, and still ended up having to punt last time.
And I think on this next drive, David, you can go back to some of the stuff that worked that last drive, too. Find the things that you had success with. You just got to be able to build on it a little bit.
Yeah, and just break that extra tackle, you know, make that extra play, make the guy miss, put a drive together so you can finish with some points.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Trying to set up the screen. Spins away from one. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Here's the handoff. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. Motion from the wide receiver. The give to the back. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. He'll do it himself. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. And the Golden Gophers are on the move. Give to the running back. Plows ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. No good. Kicker tried to tack a few more on the scoreboard, guys, and couldn't do it.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Powers through the defender. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. Back to throw, it's Yang. Spins away from the defense. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Hawkeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. With the catch, it's Brock. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. 2 running backs alongside the quarterback. From the gun, running back on the move. Can't get him to the ground. Past the first down marker and still running. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in.
There he goes. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Hawkeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Leaves it with the back. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. It'll be 1st and goal from the 2. Trying to power it in. Fighting his way for every inch, but he still needs a few more. He stops short of the goal line. Trying to barge their way in. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Hawkeye! And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Oklahoma is currently ahead early in this one, but they just haven't been able to pull that score away offensively. They're up by 4 over Vanderbilt. Just another week of SEC football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one. Kevin, let us know when it goes final. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Off the play fake. Caught behind the line. It's Rivero. And he is going to be forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Tremendous defense there. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. Heaves it deep. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Got room on the return. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
What a game-changing play by this defense. Nice job. You got them backed up in their own territory coming out. Now you force the turnover, set your offense up with some great scoring field position.
Iowa has the ball back on offense. How about that blocking up front in that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, Dave?
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making plays, everything on the ground on that first drive worked.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to find another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down. To the air. It's Yang. He wants it all. And they will score. Touchdown, Iowa. Offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does, takes advantage of great field position.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. This rivalry between Iowa and Minnesota even predates Floyd or Rosedale. Goes all the way back to 1891, guys.
Crazy to think about a rivalry going that far, and it's passed down, and the uniforms changes and the names change, but it's so cool, the history of this intact, people keeping track of the records, and it means something to those players back then and to these now.
Yeah, tradition, that's one of the things that makes college football the greatest sport in the world. And the fact that you get to have these trophy games, Floyd of Rosedale, are you kidding me? This is a game you've got to tune into.
This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Punt is in the air. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Got enough for the first. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
To the ground, he's got it again. Runs through a tackle.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
To the air, it's Yang. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Well, obviously, at this point in the first half, the defense is finding themselves in a hole. You just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to need turnovers. They're going to have to create negative plays to get themselves some momentum.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. And the Hawkeyes look to keep this drive humming. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Brock.
Well, they execute the end route. How about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
They'll go to the ground. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the 1st down. The Hawkeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Hawkeyes! The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Here's the heat. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
I know it's early in this game, but man, this defense has had their number. They've done a great job, already built a huge lead, now getting this offense in a situation where they got to pass the football, and they better protect their quarterback better than they are right now.
The Golden Gophers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Back to pass. Takes the easy one to the back. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Tight end now in motion. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Finds his man. It's Washington. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it. And the Golden Gophers decide to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Dropping back, it's Yang. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Looking to the big tight end. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to throw. Touchdown, Iowa! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
You talk about going on the road and making a statement. 27-0. Hostile environment be danged. You talk about home field advantage. Well, it hasn't worked. They have come in and had answers and started this first half as good as you possibly can.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 28-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Catch in the middle, it's Washington. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Back to pass on 2nd down. Bringing the heat. He's got it. Just keep moving this thing forward. He's out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 37-yard line. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The Golden Gophers can really attack on this 2nd and short. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. And the Golden Gophers moving quickly to the line. To the air on 1st down. Hit as he throws. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll leave it with him. He didn't quite make it to the sticks, and it'll bring up a 4th down from the 42. Punt is on its way. And the punt will go into the end zone, and the ball comes out to the 20 on the touchback. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, some edge-of-your-seat moments between the Gophers and Hawkeyes, and there's still 2 quarters to go in the fight for the Floyd of Rosedale. And this linebacker has left his big old paw prints all over this first half. He's been clogging running lanes and forcing turnovers, and even when he's not doing something that shows up on the stat sheet, he's preventing that offense from doing so. A young man with all-American potential. With that, let's send it back to the guys to see how the fight between Minnesota and Iowa plays out.
The Golden Gophers will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll open the second half with a run. Fights off a defender.
And it's really nice to have a workhorse running back that you know you can feed and get productive gain after gain. Now over 100 yards. You've already got some separation on the scoreboard.
Breaks into the open. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. And this quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down.
Good enough for a first down.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. The sure hands, it's Brock. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Hawkeyes have it with a 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Running back searching for a hole. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Quick release by the QB. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Smashes it between the uprights. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting.
He's loose on the right. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36.
Busting big runs like this is a total team effort. Obviously, the back has to find the hole, but you got to have everybody around them doing their job to make it a good play call.
And everybody around them doesn't just mean the offensive line. The receivers getting their blocks downfield is a big deal, too.
It's a huge deal. We always talk about them catching passes, but blocking is so important for their responsibilities.
And the Golden Gophers come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Give him 88 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. On the run from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Iowa has the ball back on offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Makes the grab. It's Washington. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. Motion from the wideout. Off the bootleg and rolling out. That's caught. It's blocked.
You know, I think that's a play the quarterback would like to have back. I'm not sure that's exactly who the ball was intended for. He had another open target on the other side of the field that he just missed.
Rushes on him. Snagged in the middle. It's Washington. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22.
And first down for the offense.
They'll move the wide receiver. Leaves it with the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to pass. It's Yang. Tight end finds a soft spot. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal. The Hawkeyes, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put... And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Hawkeyes! Iowa has added a little pork to this lead, and the Hawkeyes are getting closer to capturing Floyd of Rosedale.
Iowa has been dominant on both sides of the ball in this one, offensively and defensively, just doing what they want to do. They've got their foot down on Minnesota's throats right now, David. They're looking to end this thing.
They're Iowa, right? No matter the moment, no matter the stage, the rivalry, the trophy, they are who they are. And now Minnesota in a tough spot against a historically good defense year in and year out with the Iowa Hawkeyes.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. There's a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense trying to take it back. Touchdown, Iowa! And they turn it into a defensive score.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good to finish things off. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the American. East Carolina is down, but they are not out of it. Not there inside Dowdy-Ficklin Stadium. One of the more enjoyable places to watch a game in all of college football. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Tulane. We'll circle back. If anything big happens in this clash in the American, you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Washington. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. We've come to the break, and Iowa has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. It'll be 3rd and long. He's looking to throw. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. That kind of play will put a jolt into a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just inside the 40. From the gun, the running back looking for room.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and his offense is threatening with a first down. Got it in the middle, it's Cole. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Power football with the run. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. And the Hawkeyes have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Looking to throw, it's Yang. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. Using his feet. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Still some work to do here on 3rd and goal from the 3. He'll try to slam it in. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. This defense trying to stand tall on 4th and goal from the 2. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. The Golden Gophers backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on 1st down. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They go to the ground. Couldn't find any way to get out of the end zone, and they get him for a safety.
And that kind of sums up the day for this offense. I mean, nothing has really gone your way. Now you give up the safety. Tell you what, this team's got a lot of work to do over this next week to get better, to improve. This was a bad day.
They'll get set for the free kick after the safety. Here's the return. Iowa has the ball back on offense. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those 4th down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Hawkeyes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. It's complete to the left. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
Pickup of 11. Good enough for a first down.
Keeping it on the ground with the single back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, the give to the back. They work that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry. And the Hawkeyes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Got the back over the middle. Turning it on. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
At the 13-yard line. And that's good enough.
The handoff, keep working on that clock. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. They'll move the tight end. Right back to the well. Nice move to pick up yardage. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conservative, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The kick is good, but the penalty flag indicates we've got a roughing the kicker call coming.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. Wide receiver going in motion. Used the play fake, now to throw. He hurls one deep down the left side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. The give to the back. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Under fire. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long, early or late, up front. Moving forward, this offense has got to do a better job, or else they're going to be in a lot of trouble. You cannot give up as many sacks as they have in this game and expect to win.
And the Golden Gophers will bring the punt team onto the field. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. The give to the tailback. Breaks the tackle. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Dropping back, it's Yang. And some room to work. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. New set of downs after the completion.
And that's a first down for the offense.
On the move. Fighting off the defender. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Once upon a time, these two played for a live hog, but Iowa will have to settle for the legendary, the beautiful Floyd of Rosedale trophy. Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.